Horoscope for May 20th. Aries. You've been running so fast lately, you've forgotten to check if you're still running towards something, or just away from feeling stuck. Today offers a rare pause, a chance to notice what you're avoiding by staying busy. Spoiler, it's probably a conversation. Or an emotion. Or a decision that scares you because it's real. Don't deflect with action. Sit with it. Feel it. Then move with purpose. In love, someone might test your patience. Remember, not every challenge is an attack. Try not to go full flamethrower. Try curiosity instead. It'll confuse them, in a good way. Taurus. You've been playing it cool, staying grounded, avoiding chaos like it's gluten. But now, there's a little voice inside whispering, break something safe to build something true. That doesn't mean wreck your life, it means question what's become too comfortable. In relationships, you're done pretending you're fine with breadcrumbs. Ask for the whole meal. In work, a slow burn plan may suddenly speed up. Don't panic, you've prepared for this. Just don't wait until things are perfect to say yes. They won't be. And neither will you. Say yes anyway. Gemini. You're in high-definition mode today, seeing details others miss, sensing moods from across the room, forming 3 opinions at once. Use it. This is your chance to make a connection deeper, smarter, more honest. But it only works if you drop the performance. Someone close to you wants less show, more you. Be brave enough to show up as the whole version, even the uncertain, still editing one-liners version. Creatively, you're ready to make magic, but only if you stop obsessing over feedback and just share the thing. Even if it's weird. Especially if it's weird. Cancer. You've been quietly carrying emotional weight for weeks now, not in an obvious, dramatic way, but in the subtle, I'll just handle it, way that everyone overlooks. Today, your soul is done. This is your permission slip to drop the martyr act and finally say, I need something back. Whether it's love, help, clarity, or a break, ask for it. In love, you're craving security, but don't confuse emotional predictability with emotional connection. Sometimes, the safest thing is to be seen as you are. Unfiltered. A little messy. Still whole. Leo. You're radiating that, I know what I want energy today, and people are drawn to it. But here's the twist, you're still not sure what you need. And until you admit that, no amount of applause or praise will satisfy the deeper ache. Today calls for emotional honesty, with others, but especially with yourself. In your career, someone is finally catching on to what you bring to the table. Don't downplay it. Don't fake humility. But also, don't fake confidence where clarity is needed. It's okay to ask questions. It won't dim your shine. It'll deepen it. Virgo. You've been overfunctioning again, taking on other people's problems like their client accounts you didn't ask for. You're tired, but pretending you're just busy. Today invites a radical shift. What if you stopped earning love and just started receiving it? You don't have to be useful to be worthy. Professionally, your attention to detail is elite, but make sure you're not using perfectionism to avoid emotional risk. Someone wants in, not just into your head, but your heart. Let them in slowly, but do let them in. Not every vulnerability becomes a weakness. Some turn into strength. Libra. You're hitting your limit with being polite about things you no longer believe in. Whether it's a job, a connection, or an old self-image, the balance has tipped. Good. Let it fall. Today gives you the chance to be deeply, maybe even uncomfortably, honest. Say what needs to be said, not just to keep the peace, but to create real peace. In love, stop waiting for them to guess your needs. Spell them out. If they can't meet them, at least you'll stop shrinking to accommodate someone else's silence. Real harmony only exists when you stop faking ease. Scorpio. You're on emotional high alert, scanning for signs, double-checking vibes, silently deciding who's worth your energy. And here's what the stars say: you don't need a sign. You need to choose. Make the move. Say the thing. Ask the question. Stop circling the emotional airport. Someone's waiting for you to land. In work, a hidden power dynamic might surface. Don't panic. You're better positioned than you think. Keep your cards close, but don't play scared. You're not fragile. You're feral. Big difference. Sagittarius. You're craving space, mental, physical, emotional, international. The urge to start over is loud. But here's your homework: can you create that freedom without disappearing? You don't need to ghost your obligations to reclaim your peace. You just need firmer boundaries, and clearer no's. In love, adventure is calling, but emotional safety matters too. Find someone who lets you be wild without making you feel unworthy when you're still. Creatively, your next big thing is already in you, it's just waiting for you to stop running long enough to write it down. Capricorn. You're carrying everything, and today, it starts to show in your jaw, your inbox, and your slowly diminishing tolerance for mediocrity. The real question isn't, how do I do it all? It's, why am I still trying to? Today offers a breakthrough if you slow down long enough to catch it. A shift in values, a reconnection with someone who sees you, or just one honest moment of rest. All of that counts as progress. Especially the rest. You're not failing if you pause. You're finally listening to yourself, and that's the most productive thing of all. Aquarius. You've been thinking your way through a feeling, again. But guess what? Some things aren't logic puzzles. Today asks you to feel first, explain later. You don't have to justify needing space, softness, or help. You don't have to be fine to be respected. In your relationships, someone might surprise you by being available, emotionally. Let that in. No monologue necessary. Just let it land. Creatively, you're sitting on a game-changing idea. Stop perfecting it in your head. Ship it. Build it. Release it. The future isn't waiting. Pisces. Your sensitivity is off the charts today, not in a cry-at-commercials way, but in a deeply attuned, emotionally evolved, I see the bigger picture even if it hurts, kind of way. And that's powerful. Use it. Say the thing no one else knows how to articulate. Ask the question everyone's avoiding. Be the emotional compass in the room, even if it makes things real. In love, you're tired of almost connection. Go all in, or walk away. You're not meant for halfway. You're not too much. You're just not meant to be less for people who can't go deep.